Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am so excited, not only because warm weather is finally here. Whew, it is hot out there. But I have two amazing ladies sitting across the screen from me. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hi, Cindy.
Thank you so much for joining me. I've got Micki and Annalise. I have known Micki for several years. My goodness, I was trying to think of how long it's been, but it's probably
7 or 8.
Yeah, 7, 8 years. So we were actually met through a company that we were both in, and honestly, the best thing to come out of that whole situation, that whole company, were the friendships and the amazing people that I met, and Micki is one of them. And it's so cool how connected a lot of us have remained, whether it's on social or whatever, but we're always seem to be rooting for wherever it is each other are in our lives, which is it's incredible that another company could blossom that, right, with all of us. So but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about your new business, and I'm so excited. So ladies, tell me what it is about Face is and where you're located.
Do you want to answer?
You can go ahead and take that one. You're
All
so
right.
good at saying that.
Oh, I don't know about that. So about Face, we call it the Parlor.
Yes.
Is where we're at. It's 112 South Blackhawk Boulevard in Rockton, and it's just Anna and myself.
Yeah.
And we do actually a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
and we both do the same things.
Yes.
We do different types of facials, skincare treatments. We do permanent makeup. So if you can think of like the tattooing of the eyebrows, microblading, the ombre brows, all the popular things now, lips. And then we custom blend and make our own makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you have everything about Face.
Yes, exactly.
So how long have you guys been open? I know, but tell the people that are watching.
For that one.
Almost a month. So we had our grand opening on May 28th. So we're almost to our 1 month anniversary of being open.
And so had this been a dream of yours for a while, or how did you guys just determine, hey, we're going to go in business together? Like, give me that story.
It kind of just fell into our lap.
Yeah.
We kind of, we work really well together. We both have such similar personalities in the way that we function with business and in every aspect.
And with our
really,
clients.
With our clients as well.
Our values and our goals. And
mm-hmm.
it just was an easy friendship and an easy business pairing.
Exactly.
It just made sense.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So have you sound like you've been working together. What was it, at another place beforehand, or you guys just knew each other because you were in the same industry?
We both owned our own businesses in a separate facility where we rented a suite, and we kind of just realized after working separately next door to each other that we were like, we need to work together.
Yeah, we're stronger together and better together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that kind of just fell into our lap. There was a perfect opportunity for us to buy up a space and create our own little spa home.
Yes.
I love that. And especially women, women that find value in empowering each other is, something that's deep in my core. I've said it time and time again, there's enough business for all of us, and, we can root each other on and encourage each other, even if we're in the same space. And you guys are, maybe you have different things that you do, in the business or, with your clients, but together it just makes it a stronger package. So kudos to you for seeing that light. And I'm excited to hear a little bit more about what it is that, you said you're really, really similar, right?
Yeah.
So do you butt heads a lot?
No, I
Never
don't think we
yet.
have yet. Yeah, we actually, a really cute story for the two of us to share is that one of the first true, I guess, descriptions of how we work together is that I had a customer come to me for lashes, and she was telling me about her skin. And, I do lashes and skincare, waxings, and cosmetics. And Micki had just moved into her suite next to me. And this woman was talking about how she had gotten a chemical peel before, and it really tore up her skin. It wasn't, proper for her to have gotten that service. It really kind of backfired the way that it happened to her. And I said, I would love to treat your skin, but I think that you'd be in better hands with this woman here. And I introduced my client to Micki, and I still was able to service her with lashes, and Micki was able to take her on as a skincare client. And I'm that kind of a person where I'm not going to take a customer and try and sell them everything. I just want them to get what they want out of, their beauty care needs. And if that meant me, flicking her over to Micki and saying, hey, this girl needs you, then I'll do it. And that's kind of one of the first things that, really struck us with the two of us working together was, we just want people to, feel good about themselves.
Yes. And I've been in this industry a long time, 30 plus years. And that was the first time that anybody has sent me one of their clients. And it just the genuine care for her clients and, over her own, I guess, money-making ability in that moment. It showed me Anna's true integrity and character. And I'm like, this is a person I want to be around and work with, because those are the same values that I hold dear to me. And from there, we just blossomed.
Yeah, that's such a great story. That does not happen on a regular basis. And but on Anna's behalf, I am in the same boat. If somebody, were to come to me for marketing services, and I know, I could do it, but the better option would be, hey, you need to go see XYZ. So, they're going to be able to do a much better job, or you'll be in better hands. That does take a lot, but, in the end, it's completely worth it, because you're not going to mess up. You're going to form better relationships. And I bet that client trusts you a lot more now just by that one act.
Close friend now.
Yeah, she's a friend.
She's a friend. She loved that I sent her to Micki, because she's like, you both are amazing. She sees us all the time. We visit her. She's become a really good friend of ours.
She has, and she's become a wonderful friend and a client. And we share her. We both work on her, and we're both happy to do that. And that's kind of the way we looked at this business too, was that, we'll have, obviously, Anna will have her clients. I have mine that have already seen us over the years, but now all of our clients know both of us. And at some point we hope to be so busy that people will just feel comfortable getting in with either one of us, and they'll be very happy because we're consistent in how we do things, and they're very comfortable with both of us.
That's great. And it's a great business model, I think, honestly. The one other question I was writing down. So you talked about how you both had your own businesses before, and now you've combined them. What was one of the almost struggles to get that, blending of the businesses? Was there a moment where there was almost checklists or things that you're yeah, this has to happen, if I go into business with this person, or, that kind I guess, do you understand what I'm kind of going for the question?
Yeah.
It's not super specific, but hey.
Yeah. I think it was a thing where, as time grew on and we knew each other, I think we were already checking all those boxes already, and without knowing that we were checking those boxes.
Yeah.
And by the time we knew that we wanted to go into business together, I think it was just a matter of us finding the right space that worked for our budget, and all the things that entails.
Right.
Do you have specific roles that, Micki always handles this, Anna always handles this, or is it still too new where you're just kind of working through everything together?
I think
we pretty much do everything.
We do everything together. Yeah. There isn't a specific for Micki, and there isn't a specific for myself, that if someone says, hey, I want this, we both do everything. So
Anna's better at doing technology type stuff. I'm really poor in that department. So if there's something, I have a thought and I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? And then I'm like, can you do it?
Right.
You know, so
Right.
she'll do that, or I'll say, hey, could you make more of those labels? So
Right.
some of those things,
Yeah.
you know, we'll do that back and forth. But overall, we brainstorm, you know, obviously separately, but together, and we have never disagreed on an idea
haven't.
yet.
We pretty much agreed on absolutely everything for the last, like, you know, almost year that we've known each other.
That's great. And I wish for that to keep continuing. I know, you know, when you blend business and friendships, or even, you know, business and family, it seems that, you know, the inevitable is that there's going to be a big hang up. So
Right.
hopefully that's not the case. It sounds like you guys both have the same type of goals, the morals, you know, where you want the business to be, and then that's just a great place to be at.
Right.
My next question is, you know, what inspires you? You know, where do you find that inspiration to keep going? You guys have been in business before, so like, we know the struggle is real sometimes when shit does not go our way, or everything seems super heavy all at the same time, or whatever the case may be. Kind of tell me where you find your inspiration to keep moving forward.
It's actually kind of funny because we are so like-minded that when we have kind of like a dull day, we do services on each other when we don't have a customer in, and while doing services, we brainstorm more. So if we keep each other active with what we do, it just keeps on coming. So we inspire each other. We do. We really do. And you know, it just kind of, the flow hasn't stopped with our ideas as for, you know, a while now. So it's been quite welcoming, and we inspire each other. Our clients inspire us to keep going. We
great.
Definitely love our customers. We have a visitor real quick.
Hey.
This is live, folks. This is real business, so they got to take care of their person.
You should have let me know. Ahead of time, I could have buy you something.
Oh, you're
great.
fine.
But
Our
I mean,
friend
I
that
just got
took
you a
over
card.
rookies,
Oh,
he always
thank
brings us
you.
little treats.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
he brought something for Anna for her birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
That's her birthday today.
Okay, thank you,
That was
Marcus.
so nice, Marcus.
Sweet. Thank you.
Let me know when your birthday is, and I'll
Yes,
bring you
I
a
shall.
flower.
next time. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry, Cindy.
So sorry. I got a little birthday delivery.
That's okay. And it just reminded me that when that happened, happy birthday. So we don't get this all the time. This is great. But no, this, like, that's real life. Like, you guys have a business. So, you know,
Yes.
that's cool. That's so cool that if somebody brought you some treats. I love
It's
it.
great. You know what? And the businesses up here are so warm and welcoming.
They're amazing.
You know, we constantly are getting feedback from the other businesses about how they're excited that we're here. So it's kind of nice. That was another worker in one of the businesses up here that he's like, it's your birthday, I'm gonna get you a gift, and so he just dropped it off. So it's just one of those things. We've just had nothing but a warm welcome here, and it's really that itself is inspiring.
I was just gonna say that's inspiring that the village of Rockton has been so just behind us, and just have been so good to us.
And that's a perfect example right there of where inspiration comes from.
Yeah, I've interviewed other businesses in the downtown Rockton area, and I think they've done a terrific job of that support system, and really working together. So yeah, that's awesome. We have a question. Actually, we had a couple other comments. I popped them up there. Somebody said, "Love that, stronger together," and then somebody else said, "Hey girls." However, I can't see who they are because they haven't agreed to the StreamYard thing, so we can see it after it's live. But I've got Karen. She was wondering where exactly you are located in Rockton.
We are at 112 South Blackhawk. So we're kind of right across from Settlers Park, kind of kitty corner. So Settlers Park, you can see from our front door, the Mix, After the Vine, they're all in Haywick right across from us. So if you see the big parking lot right across the bridge, we're just kitty corner from there.
Yes, close
And
to
you
me.
have a really
Yeah.
cool sign that you
Yes.
cannot miss
Love it.
on your building.
Beautiful.
We love our sign, and we had that done locally, and she did such an awesome job.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed it when I was coming into town for something. I was like, oh, there it is.
Yes. It's very noticeable now that we have our sign out.
Yeah, that's great. So how did you choose the location, or did the location choose you?
I think the location chose
It
us.
chose us. It really did.
Yeah.
We viewed it and we thought, well, there might be a lot of work ahead of us
It was
with
a lot of work.
this. But we just kept thinking about it and we just thought, it's just the two of us. It's the right price. It still gives us wiggle room to do the remodeling. And we just kind of couldn't stop thinking about how that would be perfect. The foot traffic, being downtown right here, it was just kind of meant to be for us.
Yes,
It
and
spoke to us.
there were a couple things that we were like, okay, if we can do this, it'll be perfect. Like
Right.
there wasn't bathroom access from both our treatment rooms,
Right.
so we had to find out, can we actually knock this wall down? And it we could. So
could.
it actually
And we
provided everything that we needed it to be,
Yes.
and we just came in and remodeled it all.
Yes.
Mostly ourselves.
We did a lot of this ourselves. So we got our hands down and dirty in here
Yes.
with all of this
Yes.
remodeling.
And we had fun.
We did. We had
It
a
was
lot
fun.
of fun. Yeah.
And I imagine it probably, solidified the bond. I would feel like
Yes.
when you're really getting your hands in and making it. So, did you purchase the building or are you leasing it?
It's a purchase.
Purchased.
That's awesome. So, please talk about that because I know, as business owners that are, maybe looking to go and find a brick and mortar, there's the option of do we rent, lease, or do we purchase? So, was that, a big question in your mind, or was it no, we're gonna purchase, or how did you decide that that was the route you were going to take or that would be the best for your business?
I mean,
It was a question. We
It
were
was.
looking at places to lease. And
yes.
honestly, I think besides that this fit all the criteria of what we needed, this building is very small, but it's exactly the right size
The
for
right
us.
size.
But
Mhm.
to purchase really costed, that sounded weird, cost less
Right.
monthly
Right.
for the payment than a rent would cost.
Yeah, it
For
was
both
gonna
of
be
us.
very feasible
Yeah.
to do 50-50, split down the middle, that we're both, sharing, our equal amounts, and it completely worked out for us, size-wise, price-wise,
Yes.
and then getting our hands in here and actually doing stuff that also was feasible for us to be able to do. So it kind of worked out pretty well where we were like, yeah, 50-50, let's do this.
Yeah.
I like that. It almost is like the stars align. And I know I'm kind of corny when it comes to that stuff, but I really do believe that if it's meant to be, everything happens, right? And in the timing that it's supposed to happen. So
Absolutely.
100% serendipity,
Yeah.
the universe at work,
Yes.
all of it. Yes.
So another question I have, because I love that your story is very unique, that you were business owners separately and working in the same building and then combining and deciding to do, a business together. This question's for both of you. Did you ever envision going into business with somebody else doing what it was you were doing?
You can answer first.
I did not see this for myself. I couldn't, I say it a lot, where there's, the saying, my husband says it all the time, there are certain people where you just see the trees and not the forest. So I was seeing that, where I just was seeing that this was my job. This was my career. I needed to find a place to be able to do it. But then, along came Micki and things started to evolve for us. And I started to see the forest. I started to see the future for us. And it just made more sense that, yes, I owned my own business where I was renting before. So I was, just my independent person, But then I thought, we need to get together and do what we do together and build, this skincare empire for ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I honestly have never ever entertained the idea of owning a business with someone else. I didn't want the headache or the hassle of it. It's easy to do something when you're completely autonomous and you can make all the decisions, and you know you're responsible if something goes right, you're responsible if something goes wrong. But like you said, it developed, and it makes so much sense, and it's so much better.
Yes.
It's so much better. And I never dreamed that this would be this would be. Yeah.
Yes. And we say all the time to each other, we're like, we couldn't have done it with anybody else.
Exactly.
It just feels right for us to be, doing this together.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. So I have to ask, because, I'm in marketing, what's been the best marketing strategy for your business? Now, if it's too soon for the business that, the About Face, prior to, like, what's really been that number one thing that you've done for marketing that has stood out?
I think what's helped us the most right now, being that, we've only been open for a month, but I think what has helped us the most is going on Facebook Live almost every day and just talking. We joke about it every day that we have our own talk show, but we think we're funny.
We're ridiculous.
We broadcast that every day, between 10 minutes, 30 minutes. We just kind of sit on Facebook and we just chat. And we've gotten a lot of feedback from people that they think we're so cute together. We're so funny. We're, silly. And it's gotten a lot of feedback, which has then drawn people, into us.
And they get to see the real side of us.
Right.
And, we start off having something that we are talking about with our business. But, I mean, the train derails fast.
Yes.
And we're onto things and we're laughing. And then we come back full circle, hopefully, at some point. But people seem to enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it because, and you kind of hit on it, Micki, people get to see you for you, the authenticity is key. And especially in a business like what you guys do, people want to feel connected and safe. It gives that element of trust, right? So people that maybe are nervous of making that first appointment with you, they feel like they already know you,
Right. Absolutely.
I give a story. I've told this story several times. It has nothing to do with business, but I was doing the Avon walk for breast cancer years ago, and we were walking. It was downtown Chicago, and we had not seen a celebrity at all. And we were like, this is silly. Like, there's thousands of us, and there's always celebrities, in Chicago. And the second day, where we were we were almost dead, walking, here comes this really, really tall guy walking towards us. And of course, this was before, cameras were on our cell phones. So we had our own camera, and my camera was in my backpack. And we're like, oh my God, it's Vince Vaughn. And he was with some other guy. And I don't know, but he was like so short. But as he walked by, I was like, hey, like, I knew him because I watched all his movies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm such a fool. Like, I mean, he wished us well, but I was like, that's how, like, he had already connected with me, that I was like, and maybe I was a little loopy because I was so tired, but that's what your videos are doing. They're connecting you with the audience in a different way. And for those people that are thinking about your services, they kind of already feel like they know who you are. Right. And I think that's a brilliant strategy. So keep rocking it. And if you're comfortable in front of video, that's amazing. So many people make excuses of why they can't be on video, but the more you do it, and I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts, but today I was listening to Gary Vee. He's one of my favorite people to listen to. And he said some people that give excuses about being on video, and he's like, you know what? Well, he used a couple F words, but he's like, we're not in high school anymore. He's like, who cares? I was like, oh my God, like that, it's exactly it.
That's exactly it. I'm coming from the standpoint of being like nervous. Like, she was doing live videos. She's got a kindness page. She likes to talk about, being, kind in general, and, just how you can give as a human being. So she's been, in front of the live videos for a while now. And then I come in and I'm like, like a deer in headlights, like, oh God, we're live. This is crazy. What do I say? I'm saying the wrong things. And now I'm just like, all right, let's go live. What are we doing today? What are we saying? And there really is no excuse not to, because it's so much fun.
It's so fun. And you really have such a great personality for it.
Thank you.
And she did great from the get-go. She said she was nervous. I was nervous when I did it the first time too.
Right, yes.
But then, it's like, you know what? We're human beings. We're not perfect. We're not always going to look perfect or say the perfect thing. And that's okay.
I think the feedback from our followers on our page has helped tremendously, because they just keep telling us how much they love our videos, how much they love seeing us. Sometimes we'll switch chairs and people will be like, you switched spots today. So it's kind of funny that, people are tuning in and watching and noticing these things. And it's been amazing.
Yeah. Well, keep rocking them. I'm impressed. So I usually have to beg my clients to do video. So when I hear of new businesses, just going for it right away.
Yes.
I've been doing this for over a year, and I still get like the little jitters, when I go, because I know I'm going to say something that doesn't make sense, or, like I can't spit out a question, but I'm human. I didn't go to school for interviewing techniques,
Right.
I just like, what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how we are. So we fumble over our words and we're like, well, you know what we mean.
Like when I used incorrect grammar, just logo and said hosted.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like, why did I say that?
We've got funny banter. We've got our oopsie moments. We've got our, professional moments. It's just, all bundled into one in our videos, and people really like that.
A couple wardrobe malfunctions.
Wardrobe malfunctions a few times. It happens. We're only human, like you said.
That's great. Well, we are towards the end of the show. I told you it would go super fast, but this is the opportunity where you can promote your business however you want. I will go ahead and put your information up on the screen, but the floor is yours.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Well, I think first and foremost, I think people need to hear about our custom cosmetics. We can customize a foundation to your skin tone. Not only can we make it matte if you like matte, we can make it oil free, we can make it enriched if you need more moisture, we can add more additives to it, tone it to your right skin tone. It just blends, it melts right into your skin. We can do that with lipstick, lip gloss, it's endless what we can do. We can make flavors to the lip gloss and lipsticks, flavors. It's like you can make a cherry pie, scented lipstick or lip gloss. It's great. And then we've got our own skincare line, which you can.
Oh, yeah. We're very proud of our skincare line. Yes. So we have one for the men called the Parlor, and it has a more manly look, and it, like with the moisturizer, it's a matte finish, because guys don't want to be as.
You don't want to glisten and glow unless they're in that Twilight movie.
And we finally found a lab that really catered to all our needs. They use they have all their raw ingredients. We can customize and make any product that we want to. And so this just really fit the bill for us to have. Because there's a lot of good products out there, a lot of them under-deliver. I can't talk. Under-deliver. And, something might work with this or that, but we can really just do and put into it exactly what we want. And so for any age range or any skin concern, and we love what we do. We put a lot of care,
passion,
into doing that. And the same thing when we do our services, because we really just want people to feel good about themselves.
Yes.
And we want people to leave here feeling way more amazing than they did when they walked in. And it's not about the outside. It's both. It's an inside and outside deal.
Yes.
And then we have our permanent makeup. I don't know. Are we running out of time?
No, you're good. This is your part. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we've got our permanent makeup that, we've got a wait list. We're trudging through that right now too.
I think our first availability. Boy, I'm on a roll today. Is August, like 1st of August for permanent makeup. So we do microblading, the ombre brows, powder brows. I should let you talk because I can't talk.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
The lips and lip blushing, and we also something that I think I'm guessing is different than what a lot of people do in our industry is we also have digital tools that we use along with just doing it. We're not just using normal measuring tools
Right.
and mapping tools, I guess is what I'm trying
right.
to say.
We've gone high tech.
Yes. And so it's
Yeah.
very error proof
Yes.
using technology.
Using technology, yes. And one thing that we also, I think, maybe we should add to is that along with all of the services that we love to, that we've built our menu, we've got, a bunch of stuff that people really love to see that we offer, but we also, with our live videos, we're constantly doing giveaways. We want people to get
Yes.
products in their hands, just by being involved with, our goofiness and silliness on our videos.
Mhm.
We're giving away products all the time. We're always giving away lip glosses. We've got cellulite cream that we're,
Oh, that's a good one.
yes, we're giving that away. We've got men's skincare that they can be involved with our raffles as well, with our giveaways, so that it's not just for the women, it's for the men as well. So
Yeah, we
when
do a lot of
people tune in,
competitions and
we
games
do.
to make it fun.
We do.
We make so many glosses in signature colors, and
Yes.
so we can think of a million names. We want people to make up
To
a name
help-
and you win it,
Yes,
and it's
be
your own
involved
color,
with us.
or
Yes.
just being involved.
Yes, that's a big thing for us. Is we just want that community involvement. Come in and or message us. Hey, I was thinking, you guys should make a lip gloss like this or whatever. And we'll be like, okay, we're on it. What do you want us to name it? Because you helped, think of it. So it's pretty neat to get that involvement, up and running, and people are submitting ideas.
It's
That's
fun,
great.
and fun keeps us going.
It does. Mm-hmm.
And that's another brilliant marketing concept. So keep doing that too. Though I have a question about the customized makeup and skincare stuff. Is that, if I choose to do that, is that something that I get right away, or it takes time to make, or because I don't know anything about this stuff. So
Yeah, that's a really good question because it's a little bit of both. We can recreate lipsticks that are no longer on the shelf. So if you bring us a MAC Cosmetics lip gloss or lipstick that you got 10, 15 years ago that they've discontinued, if you leave it with us, I can color match it, Micki can color match it, give us 3 days to 5 days turnaround time. We will have that packaged and it'll be identical to what you used to buy from, that cosmetics brand in the past. And we can make it even better by adding more moisturizer to it, more glitter. If you really like the color, but you wanted it to be a little bit more this or that, we will do it for you. And you
Wow.
drop it off to us and we can recreate it. As for foundation, you just sit in our chair and we just ask that you don't have any makeup on so we can get your true skin tone. And we just sit and we swatch color, after color to see what really works for you and what's going to really smooth into your skin. And you walk away that day with, your foundation of your color.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. So, well, ladies, we are at the end of the show, but I have enjoyed this immensely. I love that you can tell that you are really well connected to each other, and I wish you the best of luck. Everybody, you can check them out on Facebook. Do you have your list of services and things on Facebook, or?
We are posting our menu today.
Yes.
All right. Perfect timing. If
yes.
not, you can message them. They're on Facebook and Instagram. I also put their phone number on there if you want to book an appointment or a consultation. I'm sure they would love to see you. But ladies, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Anna.
So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes,
we really
thank you,
loved it.
Cindy. It was so much fun.
Good luck, and I look forward to watching you guys on your lives.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye for now. We'll see you guys next week.